This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, and thanks for watching News 8 Now. I'm Alexandra Carter. A La Crosse man is in custody for a stabbing death last night. 50-year-old Bryant Smith was arrested after police say he stabbed a victim on South 6th Street. Police say they found the victim with multiple stab wounds around 9:30 p.m. The victim later died. Smith is facing charges for first-degree intentional homicide for the stabbing, something police do believe was an isolated incident. He's set to appear in La Crosse County Court this afternoon. A 78-year-old man was sentenced to prison this morning for soliciting a minor for sex and sexually assaulting the teenager, who later attempted suicide. Richard Harnish of La Crosse was sentenced to 3 years behind bars, 3 years extended supervision, and 3 years probation for preying on the 17-year-old victim. The victim said in a statement that Harnish's sexual assault led them to attempt suicide twice. Harnish was charged with solicitation of a child for prostitution, fourth-degree sexual assault, and 2 counts of causing a child older than 13 to view and listen to sexual activity. Judge Ramona Gonzalez barred contact with the victim's family. Harnish must register as a sex offender and will serve his sentence at Dodge Correctional Institution. He can appeal the court's ruling over the next 20 days. We are learning new details about a Chippewa County school bus accident. According to the Chippewa Falls superintendent, a bus carrying students from Jim Falls Elementary School was involved in an accident yesterday afternoon in the town of Anson. The bus driver and 4 students were hurt in the crash. 2 students and the driver were taken to the hospital to be treated. The superintendent says none of the injuries were life-threatening. The cause of the accident remains under investigation. A Dane County judge issued a ruling striking down Wisconsin's abortion ban. The judge ruled the 1849 law does not ban abortion procedures in the state. In a tentative order the judge issued in July, she indicated she would rule the 1849 law only banned violent acts on pregnant women that would also cause a fetus to die, and that consensual abortions were not included in that law.
We're still really thrilled to have this resolved at least in Dane County Circuit Court, and are hopeful that the court's decision really instills maybe some confidence in other healthcare providers and systems around the state, and offers them the reassurance that abortion is not illegal in Wisconsin and that they can provide the full scope of reproductive health care.
Planned Parenthood previously resumed abortions in Madison and Milwaukee in September while they waited for the judge's ruling. Wisconsin Right to Life called yesterday's ruling, quote, truly disappointing for all Wisconsinites. Governor Tony Evers vetoed a bill today that would have outlawed gender-affirming care for minors. That veto was expected from the Democratic governor, who previously vowed to strike down any proposals from the Wisconsin legislature he deems harmful to queer youth. The Republican-led legislature passed the bill in October. It would have banned surgeries, puberty blockers, and hormones for transgender youth. Supporters argue gender-affirming care is difficult to reverse and that medical opinions on the care could change in the future. This is one of several anti-transgender bills Evers has vowed to block.
Well, we are looking at a pretty cloudy start to this afternoon, basically leaving off from what we had here over the last couple of days of these nonstop cloudy skies that continue all across the Coulee region. As you can see there on that satellite loop playing, we got temperatures that are currently into the 30s, 37 degrees now in La Crosse and Eau Claire. You're currently at 36. Winona's at 37, and Sparta now is at 39. Black River Falls at 38, 34 in Viroqua, and we got 38 from Prairie du Chien and also into the Boscobel area now. You can see the cloudy skies there from City Cam 8 in La Crosse. Unfortunately, another day here of this activity is expected. In fact, it will get cloudier as the day goes on, with mild afternoon temperatures into the upper 30s and lower 40s, along with a breezy southerly wind today at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. So stay tuned. I'll have another check, or a check that is, on your full weather forecast coming up in a few minutes, and we'll time out the details with this next warm-up here that is on the way. Alexandra?
All right, Derek, thank you. The war between Israel and Hamas showing no signs of winding down. The Hamas-run health ministry says the Palestinian death toll has now surpassed 16,000. This comes as the U.S. is pledging millions more dollars of aid to Gaza. Military leaders say they're locked in the most intense fighting of the war. The United Nations is calling the situation in southern Gaza apocalyptic. In their hunt for Hamas, Israel Defense Forces say they uncovered the largest stash of weapons so far near a school in northern Gaza.
As much as I am happy to be back, we're still not done. Everybody needs to do their part to bring everybody back.
That was a freed hostage speaking there. The UN says some 1.87 million Palestinians, over 80% of the population, have already fled their homes. Groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS will likely use the Israel-Hamas war to increase calls for violence in the U.S. this holiday season. That's according to a new joint bulletin from the Departments of Justice and Homeland Security. FBI Director Christopher Wray warning senators on Capitol Hill Tuesday terrorists may try to exploit the U.S. southern border. He says the Bureau is working to identify and disrupt potential attacks.
I've never seen a time where all the threats, or so many of the threats, are all elevated, all at exactly the same time.
Wray also pressed senators to reauthorize a program that allows the U.S. government to collect, without a warrant, the communications of targeted foreigners outside the U.S. The surveillance program can also capture communications of American citizens and others in the U.S. when they're in contact with those targeted foreigners. But lawmakers on both sides have criticized the program after learning FBI analysts improperly searched the database for information about people tied to the January 6th Capitol riot and racial justice protests in 2020. The program is set to expire at the end of the year. Pivoting now to a potentially huge change in college sports, the head of the NCAA says all Division I schools should, for the first time, be allowed to compensate student athletes. If that dramatic new proposal from the NCAA president Charlie Baker passes, Division I schools could use a player's name, image, and likeness deal to pay athletes directly. In what would be another monumental change, Baker suggested a new subdivision where schools would put at least $30,000 a year into an educational trust for each of at least half of their student athletes.
First of all, the schools have to decide for themselves, are we in on this? But then secondly, who's getting paid? If it's half the students within an athletic department, which half? Who gets it?
Baker's proposal comes amid longtime speculation the so-called five conferences, considered to be the most competitive in Division I athletics, might break away from the NCAA to self-govern. Famed television producer and philanthropist Norman Lear has died at the age of 101. He's best known for All in the Family. The sitcom touched on topics rarely seen before on TV, including racism, homosexuality, and rape. Lear also produced Sanford and Sons, The Jeffersons, and Good Times, hit shows that navigated the Black experience. At one point, Lear had 7 hit shows on television. Over the course of his career, he won 4 Emmy Awards and the Kennedy Center honors. Coming up, job openings are declining. What a new government report says about the labor market and what this could mean for interest rates right after this.
We're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
For fast sore throat relief, try Vicks VapoCool Drops with 2 times more menthol per drop and powerful Vicks vapors to vaporize sore throat pain. Vicks VapoCool Drops, vaporize sore throat pain.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason-Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
At Toma Health, we provide compassionate hospice and palliative care for our community.
Hospice is for end-of-life and comfort-focused cares. Hospice can be provided in the home, it can be provided in the facility that a patient might live in, and also in our Serenity House. All of our staff gives exceptional care, and we're always making sure that the patient themselves is extremely comfortable and that the family also has everything that they need to be able to get through this process. Toma Health, Hospice Touch, and Serenity House, together in care.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. I think what makes our show unique is perspective. Many different voices, many different points of view.
If you're going to say don't ask me, we're going to ask you. If you want to.
Wow. We are just the family sitting around the table in the morning. Very dynamic individuals, though.
Yeah! Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
U.S. job openings dropped in October, a sign that higher interest rates are impacting the labor market. The new government report found employers posted 8.7 million jobs. That's down from about 9.4 million in September and the fewest since March of 2021. The Federal Reserve sees fewer job openings as evidence that higher interest rates are slowing the economy and easing inflation. Despite the Federal Reserve's optimism, more than half of U.S. adults feel the economy is in a recession. That's according to a new Bankrate survey that found the belief across generations and income levels. Though the economy has seen ups and downs throughout the year, the U.S. is not currently in a recession. The survey also found nearly 2/3 of Americans say the economy has negatively impacted their finances this year. Here's another sign Meta's Threads is gaining on X. The firm Sensor Tower reports it saw about 20% more downloads of Threads this year compared to X. To be fair, the social media platform previously known as Twitter is years older. That means plenty of users already have it downloaded on their phones. Those are your afternoon consumer news reports for today. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Visit Sparta's traditional European winter market for local artisan wares, baked goods, glue vine, handmade ornaments, and more. Go to bikesparta.com for a complete list of events or visit us on Facebook.
It's easy to see when you have a plumbing problem, but when it comes to your water, things aren't always so clear. Without water conditioning, your water may be doing more harm than good. Hard water can damage your pipes and appliances, leave spotting on dishes, as well as dry out your skin and hair. Contact the professionals at Maxwell White. More than a plumbing company, we offer comprehensive water conditioning. That's 2 great services under one roof. Enjoy cleaner dishes, softer and brighter clothes, and much more with a simple call to Maxwell White. Water conditioning done right.
Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pantene's Pro Vitamin Formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience without the price tag. If you know it's Pantene.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe.
What is... Wow.
Sinex? Breathe. Ah.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Shop artisan vendors, food, and spirits in over 27 huts. Enjoy hot chocolate, cider, or find the Beer Housel in Creekside. For more information, go to bikesparta.com or visit us on Facebook.
Welcome back. Doctors have new advice for people who are obese. Slow and steady may be best for overweight people who also have knee or hip osteoarthritis and are on weight loss medication. New research shows for this group, slow to moderate weight loss cut their risk of death by nearly a third. Losing weight too quickly did not have the same effect. Electrical brain stimulation may boost cognitive function in people with Alzheimer's disease. That's according to a new study published in General Psychiatry. Researchers believe the electrical stimulation may help the formation of new neural networks in the brain. Their study looked at 140 patients with mild to moderate Alzheimer's. Veterans without stable housing are 50% more likely to develop Alzheimer's or dementia than those who have a steady home. That study looked at more than 88,000 veterans, half with housing stability, the other half without. Researchers say the findings highlight the need for more federal housing support for veterans. That was a look at your top medical news for today. Here's a look at City Cam 8. Derek is up next with our forecast.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You'll be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
Here at the Wine Sitters Brew House, we're your one-stop destination for all things wine and beer making. We have everything you need to create your masterpiece in beer making and wine and cider making. Wine Sitters has everything for the process, start to finish. We also have books, gifts, and our own line of wines for you or the vintner in your life. Wine Sitters also hosts social events, and our Make Me Wine classes are back in session, where you can enjoy a glass and make your own batch with the experts, complete with bottling and labeling. Whether you're looking to start your brewing journey or a seasoned vintner, come visit the Wine Sitters online or in-store today.
No matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help you have fewer attacks and relieve your asthma symptoms. Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over. It is not a rescue medication. Don't take Tespire if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions may occur and can be serious. Rash or eye allergy can happen. Don't stop your asthma treatments unless your doctor tells you to. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Sore throat, joint, and back pain may occur. Avoid live vaccines. No matter who you are, ask your asthma specialist about Tespire today.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Energy efficient windows with beautiful new wood trim installed by skilled carpenters. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
Well, we are looking at these cloudy weather conditions that continue across the Coulee region now, as you can see right there behind me. And these cloudy skies are not going away anytime soon. We got temperatures right around 37 degrees in La Crosse with a south wind at 16 miles an hour, so slightly on the breezy side here too. Temperatures in Eau Claire, meanwhile, are at 36 degrees, and we do have south winds now at around 9 miles an hour, so pretty light there. Look at all the cloudy weather conditions that continue to pour in across the area from the north, and our temperatures right now are into the mid to upper 30s, that is. We have 39 currently in Winona, 37 in La Crosse, and 39 the temperature currently in Sparta. And Black River Falls, you're currently at 38. So as we go throughout the day, we'll continue to remain pretty cloudy with afternoon high temperatures expected to reach the upper 30s and lower 40s. I'm expecting 42 today in La Crosse and 39 in Eau Claire. It'll be 41 degrees this afternoon in Winona. Look at all the cloud cover on the sky tracker here as well, and this will continue throughout the afternoon hours here, so expect that. And then also heading into tonight, we're looking mostly cloudy here too. We could see some peaks of some clear skies here overnight around midnight or so before the clouds increase here yet again. And then heading into tomorrow morning, we start to see some of those clouds begin to decrease. And in fact, tomorrow afternoon, we may be in store for a pretty sunny day here, or at least a sunnier day, that is, along with a southeast wind. So the combination of a southerly wind direction and, of course, the clouds clearing out could lead to some even warmer temperatures than than what we've seen here already. And then by tomorrow night, we're expecting mainly clear skies there in the forecast. So as you can see on the 8-day forecast, we got those highs in the lower 40s here, and then warming up into the upper 40s, low 50s as we head into tomorrow and Friday. In fact, it's certainly possible that we may even hit the low 50s in some spots as well. Nothing record-breaking though, but just unusually mild for this time of the year. And then by this weekend and also heading into next week, we got highs dropping into the 30s, and that's from a cold front moving in for Friday, which is going to help cool us down over the next several days, back to more seasonable levels and low temperatures mainly into the 20s and 30s as well.
All right. Well, again, a little bit of something for everyone.
Yeah.
But it looks like it is coming for real next week.
Yeah, exactly. It'll feel more
real.
like December.
Yeah. All right, Derek. Thank you. Coming up on News 8 now at noon, a first of its kind, out of this world discovery. Stay with us to see the stunning new images. You're seeing some here, captured of a cloudy disk that could be forming new stars.
Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby. Find your Christmas tree and a great family adventure. Cut your own or choose from our pre-cut selection. Bring your family for a fun holiday tradition. Snowy Ridge Tree Farm, Westby.
Save big money on your next painting project now at Menards. Pittsburgh Grand Distinction Interior Paint is a premium paint and primer with excellent durability and comes in over 700 one-coat colors. A gallon is $34.87 after $5 mail-in rebate. Add a pop of color to your home with Paramount Interior Paint. It provides the most advanced protection and true one-coat coverage. A gallon of Paramount Flat Interior Paint is only $44.98. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi,
Greg. I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
A1 Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up.
When your gut is out of balance, your body gives you signs. So if you're frustrated with occasional bloating, gas, or abdominal discomfort, help stop the frustration and start taking Align every day. Align Probiotic was specifically designed by gastroenterologists to help relieve your occasional digestive upsets, so you can enjoy life. When you feel the signs, it's time to try Align.
Snowy Ridge Tree Farm, we're more than trees. Bring the kids and enjoy the zip lines, hot chocolate, and cookies. Stop in the cabin for our locally crafted gifts. Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today. News 8 Now wants to thank you for giving Emily Brown and Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart such a warm welcome.
Emily, I'm sure you'll be a huge compliment to the station and your new team. Welcome and best of luck.
News 8 has finally got the best anchors. Ken, Emily, Greg, Rob, and glued to the TV at 5, 6, and 10 p.m.
Emily Brown and Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Astronomers say a high-powered telescope has spotted an intergalactic first. This is system HH1177, a swirling cloudy disk around a massive young star. It is the first discovery of its kind outside of our own galaxy, where experts say similar rotating disk events have been known to form stars and even new planets. What a sweet surprise this was for astronomers. And speaking of sweet, get your sweet tooth ready because tomorrow is National Cotton Candy Day. What better way to celebrate than to find yourself some of the sugary snack and eat as much of it as you want, of course. Here are some fun facts you probably didn't know. Believe it or not, a dentist helped invent machine-spun cotton candy in the 1890s, and it was introduced to a wide audience at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis. Cotton candy has other names across the world, including candy floss and fairy floss. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
It's time for more fun moments at Fanati's.
Happy holidays, Lori.
Happy holidays. Wow, you're in the spirit.
Oh, it's my favorite time of year.
Mine too. Candy for stocking stuffers. Nuts and chocolates for coworkers.
Merry Christmas.
And treats for when the family gathers.
Even the in-laws. Oh. Isn't the spirit of the season contagious?
It sure is. Brought to you locally by Fanati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company and receive a 30% federal tax credit. Unlike a traditional steel wood stove, a Hearthstone soapstone wood stove delivers consistent heat using beautiful soapstone. Purchase your Hearthstone wood stove before the end of the year and receive a 30% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
My problem was never really my feet. It was always my back. I had had as many epidurals that I could possibly have in 1 year. And that's when Tara at the Good Feet store kept telling me to try her arch supports. The future I can see now. I couldn't see it before. You can't use this.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Windows are a lot like car tires. They all look the same, but they definitely don't all perform the same.
Take our StarMark composite window, available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
This window is 12 times stronger than vinyl, 2,000% more airtight, and 40% more energy efficient. All at a price less than what many companies charge for vinyl windows. Don't settle on your new windows. Insist on the best windows you can buy.
For a limited time, buy one window and receive one at 50% off on select windows.
Home furniture. There's no place like home.
You live a life on demand. Movies, shows, and more. Your local news, weather, and sports shouldn't be different. The 8000 Plus app is the free streaming option, giving you everything local on your time. If you have one of these, you can get this.
Last check now on your 8-day forecast. We got mostly cloudy conditions through Friday here. We may see a break in the clouds as we head into tomorrow and also into tomorrow night before the cloudy skies arrive for Friday. But the good news is we got highs into the upper 40s tomorrow and Friday before this next big cool down arrives this weekend and next week as highs fall back to more seasonable levels for this time of the year here in December. December.
Sometimes,
that's a new word.
You know, the words just don't quite come out.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so a few more mild days and then it gets real.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to feel like December again.
Yeah, as it should. Thank you, Derek. And thank you for joining us at noon. We will see you back here tonight. Have a great day.